Get the level 2 reactive armor, so cannot do anything.
He's got 13 armor here, 16 HP per second, hasn't used a single tango yet. 2 minutes in.
Now he's just gonna TP top, Taiga. Charlie top.
I think this Charlie should still be my favorite. Oh, that was a nice fight, guys.
This is why people pick the Phantom Lancer.
Good teamwork, good teamwork. Because saves insane.
So the main issue with that is he can't do it for himself. The arrows time properly. But it kind of actually defends his supports.
Lock the arrow with the illusion without threatening his hero. Does that make it all worth it?
It is really great against SD, Mirana, and Beastmaster, but I don't think it. Ember pick. Ember and Timber.
There's a lot of stuff you can't do a similar thing. Even with Lifestealer, you can rage walk in front, jug, you can spin walk in front.
It's kind of a lot of resources, but
tank this arrow. This should be good at this.
Well, that's cool. At least we'll see how it works out later. Maybe his PL negatives will be too much later on in the match, but perhaps not. We'll see. It's always cool to see like the meta develop halfway through the tournament, like where people realize, okay, Mirana's super good. Rather than banning it, maybe we just get some random hero pick that deals with it, and maybe this will justify. Maybe GH won't get any kills in the laning stage, and as a result, his impact as a Mirana 4 is just not going to feel as strong. And just like sacrificing by picking that PL carry might end up making it worth it in the end because the 4 isn't as strong. That's always fun to watch on the meta.
That is true, but he's just counting on position 4 because he has to be a game unit. Hold on to that bot and he gets arrows. The Soul Rush was so much Soul Catcher was so damage. Wait, but they're juking.
He's gonna find out right now, but it might be great.
But he's gonna get a counter kill on Mind Control. He's gonna get stunned too. Oh, beautiful 3 branch from Mickey.
Okay.
That's a double kill too.
PL best here, and here's the other counter too. You can doppelganger off Soul Catcher, and it instantly heals you. So it's like
that is true.
So instead of 40% max level, it's 20%.
Yeah, 20, which is still a lot of damage, but the instant dispel is actually quite good. Yeah. So I like this, man.
I still do stand by my point that it's not great against Ember and Timbers, and he needs to be a game winner. And I feel like he's just not the strongest hero in the game right now.
Yeah, and you got a kill, dude. That's sick. Ember is doing pretty well, 39 last hits and 2 denies. So basically him and Brood are just trading.
Yeah, Brood's almost gonna level up on him, right? But Ember, anytime he gets a free lane, it's really good for him. Like I said earlier, his laning stage is really weak. So anytime he gets this nice early game, he is able to rotate around the map, make a lot of space for his team.
It was really nicely done by Boxy there. Just finds the Timber, gives him the X that guarantees he gets both bounty runes.
I was kind of watching his lane too. He's just been cutting against the Timber, so Timber did not have any chance to use that whirling death on Chunka.
Which is so good against melee heroes. Like what Febby means by cutting, like if Boxy wants to come get these last hits, then Weehawk can do this, run after him, use his spells. But if he just runs behind the tower and kills the creep wave, then he doesn't have to worry about Weehawk ever threatening his life like this. Because Weehawk can basically just dive and do whatever the heck. He still doesn't use a single tango this game. It's really giving him the chase here.
Torrent catch up on Weehawk, but
doesn't matter.
Take damage.
Oh, he does his first tango, dude. Pressured.
Yeah.
He only has 2 points in the reactive, so he actually does take some damage on the count.
I don't know if the dragon exploded, man. Oh, here he is.
It looks like the disruption into arrow combo killed him off. But I don't know. I kind of didn't like the Kuka going for the bottom. Now he's got a lane against the Timber.
Instead of like going for the back lane, he might try to for a kill here. We'll see if he's successful.
Oh, Weehawk would have perfectly timed Timber.
X was a little early. X during the actual movement in the chain, it'll cancel. But if the chain hasn't lashed and he gets pulled back, it won't cancel.
It looks like Miracle is rotating fast here. GH is like arrow. This doesn't even make it short. Miracle wants to hold it. Taiga, they're gonna get 2 alliance supports.
So they countered the combo a little bit, but eventually they find openings, and these deaths are going to mean that Mickey's not going to be able to defend.
I remember casting yesterday about this Ember Broodmother matchup too, and that time I wait. Mind control gets cursed crown. He's gonna get stunned. Will there be any follow-up?
Nice read on the Fuse Master. The Disruptor is going to stop some damage. So it's up to a 30 seconds, but Mind Control's going to be down here.
Miracor's lane guard is going to be up. He wants more. He's going in. He's burning Taiga up. Taiga is invulnerable right now, but he's still gonna get burned up a little bit.
Fire's going to go down. Go back and catch him.
Oh, it is connection. Will there be enough damage? Miracor does not have searing chains,
He's
so
gonna
he's
miss
just
the
gonna
Titan.
burn them all.
Someone's trying, man.
Miracor does have 3 fire resistance.
Dodges the arrow.
That was his own air. I also was good. Great jump there.
Dodges the pullback.
He needed to honk his torrent there for that to be successful, but perfect timing from Miracle reading that animation. And in the meantime, Weehan just standing here hitting buildings.
Now, we had to rotate mid because Brewmother was doing a lot of damage mid. While the Ember was missing, so Weeha is rotation to mid.
Bird so far. It's 8 minutes.
That's
Yeah.
actually insane, yeah. I mean, a lot of that's neutrals probably. No, he's
Yeah.
actually not set up for newts yet. Oh, enemy newts he is.
He's been farming the Radiant jungle.
While all that has been going on, Mind Control kind of caught up on levers that bottom lane too. And what is desperately needed because we're starting at the top.
He's only level 5, he's still pretty behind considering he's not, but once he gets 6, he'll be okay. He just needs to get 6 and then turn it into a kill somewhere, ideally on like Brood or something.
I like how Miracle keeps running at the PL lane.
Just because it forces him out of lane.
Yeah, he's PL doesn't feel that great jungling before 6.
This heal is every time it falls before it heal her TP is away.
Miracle does have TP for this one.
Just the perfect time once again here. One gets used on Mickey, he's running for his life, but looking like he'll be chased down. Oh, that juke was so sick! Oh, he will soon!
Nice.
Oh my god. Still chasing DD is scary here. He's got 1, dodges the dual breath, and he is completely fine. Man, they just missed a couple too many skills. Ice Path missed, Ember Spirit. He still wants to chase.
Miracle is creating so much space. Now Cheese top is very happy, he's close to 6.
The Doppel King. Good Ice Path, dual breath it is, not going to fully catch him. Taking some damage here, he doesn't have any fire events. Okay, he does now.
He wants to TP back. Auto charge and come back.
Yeah, if he doesn't do that, he wouldn't be able to TP back or jump back.
Grabbing slides.
What a nice guy, dude.
Have it though. Morbid Mass.
Disrupt on Boxy.
Miracle tries to get the bounty on the line.
That was a good double soul catcher.
Foxy.
Boxy Michael's out.
The soul catcher's running out right now. He's gonna get it back. But the Weehan catches the chocolate monkey. I go down right now. Don't worry about that.
It's definitely dead now. The pressure just looks so nauseous. Boiling Death and Soul Catcher, man. How are they supposed to stay alive in these early fights?
He gets so under farm. He's level 5.
They're all just having so much trouble trying to stop this running you.
Guys,
And that was the tier 1.
Wow, Miracle is playing amazing. He's just keeping up the pressure for the past 5 minutes. Broodmother lost his tower too, because he got pressured so hard, so I saw him coming bottom to kind of like mirror the aggression. But I don't think he should have came because he lost the mid tower.
He does have his Diffusal Blade at least. He could potentially help out in guaranteeing an Ember kill.
Yeah,
Mana drain him.
he is still very far.
he farmed it up. I don't think so. This Ember Timber dual core is so strong. Not being here for 20 minutes. Kill this Timber.
Oh wait, we have kind of screwed up the pushing here. There is no watch on from Mihawk too. This first the Hunter's going to do, so is that score?
Only 7 more charges. I'm scared. That was a great rotation though. Killing, you have to kill Timber at least 1 or 2 times in those aggressive movements that he makes. Because if you don't, he's just never going to die. He's always going to be pressuring your towers. And now they buy themselves at least 30 seconds where they can get on the map a little bit.
The Timber hero, once he dies once or two, unless he's really far, playing the map properly, falls behind, starts spamming to 1 or 2 here.
And Kunkka picks up his urn now, which was definitely very much needed. If you get Spirit Vessel finished and Timber doesn't have his Dispel option, then he's definitely killable with Spirit Vessel. It helps a lot. Is this like a good timing for Drum Ember?
GH is rushing action. Excited about that.
Cool.
A lot of mana on them. Throw an arrow out.
Typical Timber support movement, the 2 cores smoke behind the Timber.
This will get gone on, and then they can turn things around.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower
Got Kunkka coming mid here.
Alliance is dividing the path. 4K is going to be ready.
Ooh, perfect timing.
Kind of dead. Definitely catch him. Not too many heroes.
Because of his sacrifice, Timber lives, so I would say okay.
I mean, they could have still gotten this for sure if he timed the combo a little bit better. But it's like a mind game, right? Like when is he going to X exactly? When is he going to torrent exactly? But Weehawk keeps timing his Timber Chain perfect.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mickey is going for a Manta Rush actually, probably to help get outside of Syrian Chains.
Yeah.
It'll keep his Doppelganger on, but he's going to be leveling it up pretty late. He's only got 1 point still. So
The Manta also helps shell lanes. Obviously,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
If you want to farm on these Joes here, buying an early Manta, farming camps, shoveling the Manta,
Alliance
and safely.
R smoke to try to kill the Timber. We got Timber here. He's got no backup whatsoever. It looks like he's
We've seen this before.
yeah, but there's no support around him, so
Dude, that was a lot of damage. He actually died quite quick that time.
Banker Pyre to a boat. Can't really see much.
especially the build that is going. It's not, it doesn't have the hood.
Well, I mean, they were there, right? Kuro died, and then he kind of stayed top. So is that still a team issue, or is that
it is a
so we?
you should read it. You should read it.
These poor spiders.
Really low mana.
Quite put down in trouble.
Big
no?
watch charge.
Yo, it's missing, dude.
Yep, he closed down.
Sorry, why is he missing?
Shatter Dimension disrupted him. He has passive.
Oh, yes. Gotcha.
Fighting a whole spider.
Bitten by your own.
Spider and spider guy.
Brook is manning off. Collision 5 SD manning up though.
They give him terrorize.
That's where you all chat, right? Only took 5 ultimates to kill me.
I guess it was space for 4 bounces.
Making it double.
Interesting though.
Just arrived.
Wait, is Mia gonna die again? She is a little.
Might even go for Taiga.
Taiga's felt really vulnerable this game. There's all this like AoE damage basically, so it doesn't matter if he's in Shadow Realm. They just turn on Flame Guard or do like Timber Chain Whirling Death and he dies.
Dire's doing that glowy thing. Nothing to do with it. It's our force line.
Gotta remember to do network at 15 minutes. Totally standard. Maybe.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you.
Dire's top tower is about to be
Did you
ready.
talk now?
Towers went down. The bottom tier to the top. Unfortunately, the bottom tier did not die, but it's still a game.
Doesn't it kind of feel like Liquid has the brute on their team?
Yeah.
Like they're just constantly on the enemy side of the map messing around.
Dire's top tower.
Only playing West so far.
Yeah, those have to be careful here.
It's good. Mules is such a good timber item actually, because it's great at allowing you to set up your combos, but if in that kind of a moment there, once you use it offensively, it's just you're sitting duck afterwards.
Even using defensive is Gary heals. Torrent time, ice path, they can grab a phase on top of it.
Yeah. They can even do like terrorize or something.
Bedlam,
There's so many
terrorize.
options. Yeah.
I just feel like we are committing too much kills. He has to feel happy just by bringing Alliance heroes over, because GH is free farming, Ember's free farming, Beastmaster is free farming. All he has to do is not die.
Because it will. It's backed by the
Dire's
Ember,
middle
but
tower looks to be
Miracle's queuing up a
disintegrating.
Radiance. Like I said, I think that's kind of the more standard build. The BKB is also decent in this game. He's really confident in what's
Going in deep.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
He only has one
Oh,
move.
the root.
That being up. They have damage. Taiga does have better up over. Oh, poor Kuro K looks like he's gonna die here. Yeah, he bumped it up. Boxing gets the X.
Yo, X is a good skill.
8 second hold.
Guys, just saying, have you guys seen GH or Mind Control in these fights?
Towers
I haven't. Where is he?
No, they're just farming off.
Look how far, dude. Look at the net worth though. He's actually quite farmed this game. Like pretty much everybody this game. The top 7 are all within pretty close net worth.
Yeah, GH and Mind Control is farming off in the silence.
But if GH showed up to these fights, dude, you probably have the same net worth as the Dark Willow.
That's what I
what's
mean.
more important?
That's what I mean by like look at not playing like a team. I feel like the 3 people that's drawing aggression, they shouldn't commit too hard. Or like GH should communicate. I feel like these deaths are not worth it. They're giving like Alliance to a chance to catch up.
Are they though? Because I mean, Ember's still farming really well. I guess like they're not blowing them away right now in net worth. That's true.
Yeah. Imagine if they didn't die, the Alliance networks would be a lot more.
Alright, what about the fact that they have 2 really good counters to the cores of Alliance though? Like they've got the Ember against Phantom Lancer, they've got Timber against Phantom Lancer and against Brood. It feels like they have good heroes.
But the problem is that it keeps dying like in the past 5 minutes. Miracle, Ember, and Timber. There are items I feel like they can be like 1 item ahead.
So do you think that they need to be ahead in farm to be competitive against those heroes even though they have the matchup?
They can be around even farm, but there's a point where this PL doesn't care about the Ember anymore.
Yeah.
If the Ember doesn't start doing the physical build later in the game,
Dire's
if it
top
gets a
tower
hard
is
Satanic most likely, PL level 20, 25 is a very awful.
That was sick. Did you see how they did that? They did Torrent first, and once the Torrent lands, they guaranteed the Bramble Maze, which guarantees the next follow-up.
Well played by
Yeah, this Observer Ward here spotting him out.
Dire scanning for enemies.
Mind Control does have Crimson Guard.
My god.
Timber does a lot of damage.
That was insane, dude. Soul Catcher plus Warling Death.
So I think this Ember might start to struggle soon. Damage coming up from PL. PL's good. So it's still 500 network gold.
Radiant's bottom
This
tower is
Manta
under.
now a lot more than
Bottom
this.
tower is falling.
Someone's got 15 talent as well. 275 health will help. And he doesn't have to worry about Searing Chains really.
Oh, Miracle changed his items to yours instead of Radiance. He's been dying too much.
Because the X combo stuff. And if he goes BKB, he's too like cooldown limited, right?
That's a good news for Pierre.
Anytime the team doesn't buy Radiance against PL, you're gonna win.
Yeah, and Ember without Radiance or Battle Free is eventually gonna feel bad against the Pierre.
Makes me think that if they just didn't succeed in getting 1 or 2 kills against Ember, that Liquid would just be running away with this game. Like he'd probably have a
Yeah.
Radiance
Yeah.
soonish.
Probably have about 1,000, 2,000 more gold. Good about himself. 5-0 or something.
I just feel like the Timber, not either Timber, Ember, like they should die less than Mind Control should die less. Or roll into arrow combo. They're being up damage. The Vampire Corner and the Ice Pad. Oh no, Box is just not casting it on the
Radiant's
Some
bottom tower
Alliance
is
tag
under.
also. Yeah, that was
As he got comboed by the Ember.
His middle tower looks to be
Must have been.
disintegrating.
Did you see GH blow up those spiders though? Just the double Starstorm. All the spiders died.
They killed all of them.
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
it's
tower
like the whole mess. Looked like a decent solution. So Koikfo basically runs in, but then he's like, oh shit, it's just me. So he probably got like Searing Chains or something and got comboed.
30 seconds down for Alliance having 2 cores. Liquid is going to take advantage and try to knock their high ground.
Could be
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
He's terrorizing.
Searing Chain and Arrow combo, they're just throwing squares at the floor and
This combo is so good, man. Just slight Searing every time. Heals, and
Radiant's courier has been killed. I would
Nerf Ember.
absolutely degrade.
Arrow is slightly missing. This is one of the great reasons to pick Miralith. It's a great re-engage to the Moonlight.
Double damage.
Getting that
Dire's
tier
top
3
shrine
was
is
big
under
too
attack.
because it opens up the shrines for Liquid to take. After they take the shrines, they can root a lot
Dire's top shrine
a
is
lot
under
more.
attack.
It's gonna be a lot more dangerous for Brood to spread out on the map and maximize his farm. Anytime they do smoke and jump on him, they won't be back up as quick.
The nice thing about this beast
Dire's
is
top
that it turns
shrine
your
is
cores
under
out
attack.
that good into Ember dual core can't really run that A, but
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
by Medallion,
Dire's top shrine
tanking
is
the board, he has
falling.
the aura, so Radiant can now put a little layer above whatever.
How do you like the Kunkka Rodovatos second item here? Obviously it helps them. Yeah, exactly.
Torrent, or you can X and then Atos.
Your admiral is on
Dire are scanning.
Ember can't
And
dodge.
find those sneaky Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Vision for Spider last hit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ember requeued up the raid. Hit stop phase.
Dire's top tower
He's
is
doing great,
about to be
1500 gold.
Radiant's top
That's half the way there practically to the relic.
Well, Mickey, I think, is aware that the Rouge
Radiant's bottom
is at
tower
bottom.
needs a hand.
It definitely seemed useful to have the fast Manta, I must say. Like the Diffusal Rush, maybe you get like a support pick off or two, but if you don't get those easy kills, then just having Manta is going to accelerate you so much faster.
Yeah, Nick never wins.
People have started to stop going these on the carry girls. The first item is just Power Spike. Try to aim their Power Spike to keep scaling. Like Slarks usually go Treads Shadow Blade, run on that, and then you go. Time the terrorist.
Yeah.
Liquid heroes are coming over bottom. Their main objective is PL kill here. They're not going to be happy with just the Taiga kill.
That was a great dust, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of
So I see it up. Depending on Bonnie Runes, looks like they'll go 2 for 2. Mind control.
as clean water.
Jack in the bottle refill. That's where you kick your teammate right there.
What Mickey did amazing there was when he TP'd out, he pushed bottom.
I just love how all the combos work right now. There's so many things that GH combos with this game. Like, they just have a hero that already counters the enemy lineup, and you get to Yules because it makes sense. And now it's like the easiest arrow setups ever. Same thing.
The arrow, chains the arrow, comes to the arrow, ignores the arrow.
It actually makes Morana such a better hero. So even though like the laning stage was a little bit weak, it just has become such a strong mid game too.
It's not to killing heroes so you don't. The game starts to slow down, and
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
as of now, the best they can do is kill lanes with his Broodmother, hope he gets a BKB and win a fight. They
Dire's
maybe.
bottom shrine is falling.
I think winning a fight's out of the question.
Definitely feels hard. They need a lot of damage, they need a lot of focus. Feels like Kunkka is a vulnerability at this point.
Kunkka, he needs to be the strong hero. Like the front lines, get this boat off, do so much damage, magic and people that the enemy has to kill him. But he has 50% damage. Like, Liquid just cuts through his damn soul catcher range 2%. You're gonna have to play like this.
But the moonlight kind of he can't interfere at all.
No doppelganger?
One more arrow.
He had doppelganger already there, but maybe he was hoping to get high ground, low ground.
Yeah, he didn't have vision.
Towers must be Radiant's top rock.
It's good.
CKD from Koiba. Is that gonna be enough? Timber is really low. He used the plus.
No more Spirit Vessel, he's healing. Oh, he's gonna let dude.
The GH double star force was a lot of them.
This looks like the end of the game. I mean, I don't think they're gonna GG up, but man. I mean, they're probably gonna get at least 1 Rax, probably 2 here, but it just feels like, man, Liquid just constantly pressured from the beginning to the end. Timber defending the mid tower that one time. They were messing around behind tier 2s. The Alliance was constantly sitting on the back foot. Feels definitely feeling slow, as we kind of expected. And it was kind of cool in the laning stage, but it wasn't that effective.
Interesting. I think they have their reasons, but I'd be really scared if they came under Timbersaw. Timber wasn't by the time they feel. Having a PL and the Brood Mother on the same team, other team can pick a bunch of these. Timbersaw, Ember, Sven, these type of heroes. I think having that ability to just draft like that just makes.
Step lively now.
We have to have a passive radiance on quite a while. It's not very uncharacteristic of it.
You don't like the backpack radiance build? What about
could
what
be
if
better?
Yeah, but what if he needs to use Arcane Rune?
What about his drums?
Okay, he's. The real question is, could he backpack his radiance for the rest of the game and still win? The answer is yes, because they're up by 14k.
Effect is there, but is that gonna be enough?
Timbersaw's killing everyone on the bottom side of the fight. Koiba doesn't have enough damage.
Looks like he's going down. No, there's too much damage from Riha. Riha's Timber.
Oh, they're gonna catch the contact on the top side of the fight. Koiba's just gonna keep running down his hit web charges. Maybe a Yule's in an arrow setup. We are gonna let Koiba waddle back to his base so they can finish
That was the Liquid we expected to show up at the beginning of the tournament. We haven't seen him that much yet, but like we said, they need some wins here. That's going to be their main win of the tournament so far. It's got to feel great, especially how commanding it was. It was basically the expected Alliance kind of stuff, the Brood mid. Like the defusal rush, maybe you get like a support pick off or two, but if you don't get those easy kills, then just having Manta is going to accelerate you so much faster.
Yeah, Nick.
both started to stop going these characters. The first item is power spike. Try to aim their power spike to keep scaling. Slarks usually go treads fast and then you go. Time to terrorist.
Like the defusal rush, maybe you get like a support pick off or two.